Hey everybody, welcome to my very first cryptid/paranormal book review. I've got a great book to talk with you about today. This is my new series and I am calling it Book Reviews by Rebel's Dark Tales. And I'm not paid anything to promote certain books. These are simply books out of my personal library that I have read regarding cryptids or Bigfoot or the paranormal or even things that's just unexplained and mysterious. Normally when I read a book, I'll read late at night. I'll read for half an hour, 45 minutes at a time, put the book down and pick up the next night or the night after. I obtained this book, I don't know, maybe 6 weeks ago or so, and it was one of those books. I didn't anticipate getting this book. I didn't even know about this book. So I obtained it at an event down in Northwest Georgia. And I skimmed through the book and I immediately liked what I saw. So I brought it home, and then one night I decided to break it out and start reading it. And the next thing that I knew, I had gone from page 1 all the way to the end. 162 pages, if I remember right. And it held my attention from start to finish. And I have since gone back through and read many parts of the book over. So I'm kind of tipping my hand about what I think about this book, but let me tell you, let me get into some detail. And without any further ado, our book for this review is Bigfoot on the Brain. And I know this is backwards, but I don't have my camera set right. Sorry. I'm not a cinematographer. Bigfoot on the Brain, an interesting little book about Bigfoot by Miss Angie Williamson from the great state of Georgia. And I don't want the subtitle to fool you. An interesting little book about Bigfoot, because there's really nothing metaphorically little about this book. It's a very good balance of several different things. So in this book, Bigfoot on the Brain, Miss Williamson, the author, explains how she wound up getting into the field of studying and researching Bigfoot and cryptids. And also, by the way, she is an active field researcher, field investigator, boots on the ground. She explains all of that, and she is not afraid to give you what she thinks. And everything that she says, she tries to back it up, but she basically says, here's what I think. Do with it what you will. And I like that. And personally, I found that that a lot of what she had to say from her own viewpoint was very profound. And one of the sections in particular really blew me away. I was intrigued by so much of what she had to say. But one of her the passages where she's talking about her viewpoints and where she's coming from, I was like, wow. And I highlighted it and went back and reread it, and it gave me a lot to think about. And this book will give you a lot to think about. And she goes on to cover the fundamentals, the definition of Bigfoot, what that could mean, that could entail. She goes on to talk about the theories and ideas and thoughts and the facets of the Bigfoot and the cryptid phenomena as far as that goes. And she did something in this book that I love in any book. You see, next to being out in the woods, boots on the ground, having some time out there in the field, my second most favorite thing is to hear about people's encounters. And the author includes a lot of that in this book. And it become patently obvious to me that Miss Williamson has a knack for researching and investigating, organizing all of her findings, interviewing people, and presenting those interviews. The eyewitness testimonies are presented in a very good way. And overall, this book is written in a very articulate manner, but it's not written with that stale academic/scientific, just dry language. It is a very enjoyable book, and as I told you, I read it from page 1 to the end without even taking a break. Bigfoot on the Brain, an interesting little book about Bigfoot by Miss Angie Williamson, is a great read whether you're a beginner or you just have a passing interest in Bigfoot and cryptids. And it's a great read if you've been in this thing a while. And I've read a lot of books about Bigfoot, and this one is a really, really good Bigfoot book. It's available on Amazon. If you order it and read it, I don't think you'll be disappointed. On the next review, I'm going to be reviewing a series of books written by Mr. George Lunsford of North Carolina Investigates. So until then, I'm Kaiser Rebel. I appreciate all of you, and I will see you soon.